Outrage on the streets of Ghana. Demonstrators demanding a government crackdown on illegal gold mining. It's one of several controversies around gold. Though prices are up, Ghana, Africa's leading gold producer, is struggling to feel that payoff.
We are in one of Ghana's major refineries.
So we traveled to the West African country to learn more. Before selling to major buyers, gold is often refined, like here at Sahara Royal Gold Refinery.
Refining basically means you taking out impurities.
Do you ask about where it's coming from, especially in this environment where there is a lot of illegal mining?
Of course. The origin of the gold is very important.
But they say some refineries accept gold without proper documentation. While legal mining is subject to environmental regulations, that's not the case for illegal mining, locally known as galamsey. Galamsey miners dig shallow holes across acres of land near bodies of water without refilling holes after gold extraction. And mercury, often used to extract gold, can leak into the water.
Among the biggest complaints from communities here in Ghana about illegal mining is that water that was once clear is now polluted.
If you can drink it, you will stop this protest.
Protesters carrying bottles of dirty water to mark that point, in person and online.
Stop illegal mining in Ghana.
With hashtags Free the Citizens and Stop Galamsey.
It's an election year here in Ghana, and one of the biggest hot button issues is illegal mining. Because of that, we've had trouble getting any mines, small scale or large, to respond to us. We did get in touch with a small scale miner operating legally. Yawa Mwafo says small scale miners are getting caught in the crosshairs of this fight. Ghana's government now weighing a total ban on small scale mining, which it temporarily banned in 2017. If the government ultimately cracks down and says small-scale mines cannot operate anymore, what does that mean for someone like you?
Let me say this, it has brought out foreign income to the country.
It's become an integral part of the economy.
Yes.
Legal small-scale mines accounted for nearly a third of the country's total gold production in 2023. Another issue, nearly $31 billion worth of gold smuggled out of Africa in 2022 and sold to unknown international buyers. The U.S. State Department warning about the transfer of gold to criminal or even terror organizations. But even if illegal mining and smuggling are addressed, experts say Ghana faces a major disadvantage.
Most of the customers do not even opt to refine
in Ghana
because when you refine here, you do not have the hallmark to authenticate it.
In order for gold to be delivered directly to any gold exchange, it needs certification from the London Bullion Market Association. There's only one refinery on the continent with that stamp, in South Africa.
If you can refine it in country to our standard, it means you can build your reserves, for example.
Today we witnessed
Ghana is vying to do just that, opening a government-backed gold refinery this year with the intent to get the elusive certification.
Given the history of colonization and exploitation of natural resources on the continent of Africa, how do you all navigate that with your accreditation services?
If you reach those standards, your Ghanaian refinery is as good as your South African refinery, is as good as your North American refinery. You all meet that global standard because you're equal.
Ghana now seeking out that equality, with advocates urging for a ban on illegal mining and smuggling, and the country aiming not just to export gold, but bring wealth back to Africa's Gold Coast.
Zinhle now joins us in studio. So Zinhle, talk to us more about these protests. What do we know about them?
Yeah, so Tom, today was day one of what's expected to be 3 days of protests. We did hear from Ghana's police service saying they were working with organizers who are all rallying against galamsey, which is the local term for illegal mining. Notably, the police say they're working alongside these organizers to make sure they're operating safely, because just weeks ago we saw numerous protesters arrested. That's part of why we've been seeing this trending hashtag free the citizens. It is worth noting, Tom, of course, Ghana facing an election December 7th, 2024. And so candidates on both sides of the aisle are feeling the pressure to address this issue, especially as the public continues to speak out. Tom.
So you mentioned in the report gold is at a 40% high, but Ghana has not felt that. We have the Federal Reserve lowering interest rates. Where's the gold market right now, and is it getting any better in Ghana?
Yeah, gold is doing well. As you mentioned, it hit an all-time high in September. Many reasons for that. In part, interest rate cuts here in the U.S., central bank pressure. We're talking China and India. And as you cover on this show, geopolitical unrest, right? We've seen tensions in the Middle East, in Ukraine, in Gaza. And so many economists say investors feel more comfortable investing in gold because it's viewed as a stable product that can hold wealth. The real question is, right, is it being felt in Ghana? And the answer right now is no, which is why we are hearing so much from these protesters, these small-scale miners. And I think we'll continue to hear from them past the election and beyond. Tom.
Okay, Zinhle, we thank you for that report.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.